Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kathy and today I'm just going to be showing you a quick video of my June Filofax pages for 2014. So before I actually get to those pages, I was going to mention that this Filofax has all of my kind of weekly pages since January, and so I have previous videos where I've shown all my pages up until June, which is what I'm going to do today. But I am finding that my Filofax is getting fairly full, so I am going to be taking out probably a few months of these pages that I did after this month, just to make some room in my Filofax. And then I just store them in, I have extra Filofaxes, so I'm just going to store the pages in there until I decide what I'm going to do with them at the end of the year. So this is the week of June the 2nd, and what I did for this week is I continued with my theme as some of the previous weeks that I did, and that is I put my washi tape along the bottom and then the same patterned washi tape along the top, and then I picked a coordinating piece for along the seam, and I always stamp my lines in a coordinating color. So in this case it was black, and I still use my chalk ink pads, so because I find them, they don't bleed through to the other side. So I have so many colors in the chalk ink pads that I just find that they're the best ones. If I don't have a color that I really want, then I will use my close to my heart. I will use my close to my heart ink pads, but for the most part I do use these Ingrid, I forget her name now. I use kind of these inks to ink the lines on the pages. So that is the week of June the 2nd. And then for the week of June the 9th, I love these owls, this owl washi tape. So again, I put them along the bottom and the top, and then I just picked a coordinating color. And because the owls have so many colors in them, I was able to then stamp my lines in red, and then I used a coordinating ink color. So I do use the friction pens. I have several colors in the friction pens, which are these ones, and they're the erasable gels. So I just love these because you can erase them. And that comes in really handy because sometimes I start writing in the wrong week or whatever and then I need to erase it, so I really like that. Now for the week of June the 16th, this one I went back to using 3 different coordinating washi tapes. So I picked this one along the bottom. I have this film strip, and then I used this gingham kind of washi tape along the top, and then again I stamped in coordinating ink for my lines. And then this is the week of June the 23rd, and so again I went back to using the same washi tape along the bottom and then the top, and then adding in a coordinating washi tape along the side. And then this is hard to see, but I did sort of pick this, I don't know, it's kind of like a olive green color, and then the hot pink friction pen is what I used. And so those are the 4 weeks that I was going to show you for June. Now I was going to mention one thing which I forgot to, and that is for the week of June the 2nd, I had put hand cream on my hands, and then I started to write in this section with the friction pen, and I guess the hand cream had kind of smeared like on the page a bit, because when I went to erase it, when I made a mistake, it completely smeared like all of the ink on the page, and I couldn't get it off. Like no matter how much kind of erasing I did with the pen, I couldn't get it off. So what I decided to do is just add in a strip of white paper. I kind of re-stamped it. It doesn't, you know, it's probably might be hard to tell on camera, but it was sort of the best I could do to kind of clean up the page. But I'm kind of happy with that, like that I was able to do that, because I really couldn't have written over top of what I had written, because it was just too hard to get the writing with the smeared ink on there. I couldn't do it. So that's just a solution that I have if something like that happens to you and you want to try and sort of make do with what you have. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out my July pages when they come up. I'm going to probably do a little bit more stamping and get into decorating it a bit more. I was just so busy for the month of June, but I should have a bit more free time for July, so I'm going to try and do a bit more stamping with, like, I have so many stamps, so I'm going to try and get into some more stamping on my July Filofax pages. So until next time, happy crafting. Thanks. Bye-bye.